16 men set to take to the line, and here's a better look at our field.
Elijah Grant wearing hip 1. Miles Hayden will have hip 2. Kieran Schmidtke will have hip 3. Ignacio Mieres will have hip 4. Peter Kunka will have hip 5. Matthew Hopkins will have hip number 6. Mitchell Klassen will wear hip number 7. Maverick Ricola will have hip number 8. Basil Parkins from the Prairie and Harriers will wear number 9. Max Holmes from the Thunderbirds will have hip 10. Stephen Britton from Ocean Athletics will be wearing hip number 11. His teammate Bernardo Seda will have hip 12. Luke Sandmeyer from the Victoria Track Club will be wearing hip 13. Noah Lowers from the Langley Mustangs will have hip 14. Leaf Honet will be wearing hip number 15. And Richard Torres will have hip number 16. And our pacer, Tristan Heineke, he's looking to bring them through 800 meters in 2:06.
Well, again, Adam, paces, or seed times, I should say, in the second of 2 sections of men's 1500, ranging from 4:15.55 down to 3:59.55. We have 3 athletes with sub 4-minute clockings, and they are underway. Again, a huge field here. That is a big group of guys, 17 including the pacer, trying to find their footing, trying to stay safe. And again, that rabbit in the form of Heineke looking to get to the front and doing some good shoulder checking there. That's a good thing to do in that opening 100 meters, just to make sure that everyone's where they should be and you don't have too much of a gap, hoping to pull as many of these young men through to sub 4-minute clockings as possible.
Oh, such a big barrier. Getting under 4 minutes for 1,500 meters. Very impressive. Heineke looking to do his part to get those athletes under 4 minutes as they come through 300 meters, about 47 seconds. It is Peter Kunka leading the way. He's going to take them through 400, about 1:02. Looking to go through 800 and 2:06. Kunka leading the way. Behind him, it's Leif Hognet.
And I was going to say, our pacer steps off fairly early there. It took them through in just about a perfect opening lap of 1:02 high, and then stepped off the track at about 450 meters. So unfortunately not able to take them the full 800. Again, that pace would put them on 3:56 projected finish time, and that would be right in the sort of PB range for many of these top runners. Now it looks as though the pacing duties up front being taken on now by our racers proper, and they are not wanting to let this thing slow. So kudos to these guys for keeping this race honest as they approach the 800 meter mark. Again, 1:02 high for the opening lap. They're looking for 2:06, and they're going to be awfully close to that, Adam. As they come through here, they'll be about 2:07, 2:08 on the clock through 800 meters.
It's Bognet leading the way right now. And still appears to be Kunka running in second. Also in the mix is Rakola. Tola. Ognet does have a little bit of space between himself and Kanka. And now a charge from fourth being made. And that is one of the ocean track and field athletes. That is Bernardo Seda. And Seda has moved himself into second place as they come through the bell lap, 2:57 through 1,100 meters. Correct myself, Punier is the leader right now, but Seda making things interesting. And now Seda moves into the lead, and here comes his teammate, Stephen Britton. And the Ocean Athletics athletes putting on a charge here. Seda followed by Britton. Punier trying to counter, and now entering the mix is Lowers, and he's into second. He's really mounting a charge here. Can Seda hang on? Lowers will move into the lead, and he's, it looked a bit of a dip there from Seda. We'll have to wait and see who they end up giving the win to here in Heat 2, but Lowers certainly making things interesting. Seda tried to counter, and it made for a very exciting finish here in Heat 2 with the men's 1,500 meters.
Well, and Adam, it looks as though they're giving it to Lowers, 3:57.78, 1/100th of a second ahead of Seda at 3:57.79. You know, we talk about hundredths of a second in a 100 or 200 meter race. In a 1,500, that's about as close as it